Assalamu alaikum. Let's cook. Mental illness does not have to fit your narrative. The reason why I said that is because I seen a video that a young lady made about this Ashley Janae situation. You know Ashley Janae, the white man worshiper. She's with the guy named Joe McCann. They went over to Tanzania. She didn't come back. And in her video, she said that mental illness does not have to fit your narrative. And I agree with that 100%. Now, this guy, Joe McCann, who was with this young black woman named Ashley Janae, he started a social media platform to show people that he didn't do this to Ashley, that he's innocent. You know, pretty much Ashley Janae was going through mental illness. She was depressed. That's why she did it. And of course, I believe that Ashley Janae was mentally ill and spiritually ill, like a lot of these Negroes out here, under the Caucasus Euro-hypnosis spell, okay? A sickness of the heart. I can see from the post that she had way back when she was like 19 years of age. But this guy, Joe McCann, he has a platform trying to prove his innocence or to show people. I mean, nothing's going to happen or whatever, but he's trying to show people, listen, I'm innocent. This is why she did this. But listen, Joe McCann, you can let it go, bro. This is the thing, dude. Joe McCann, dude. People ain't really beat. You know what I mean? People really not beat whether you did it or not. A lot of people, especially black people, don't typically like people like Ashley Janae. You know what I'm saying? Or what she represented. That goes for the women and the men, because a lot of times what happens is black people get caught up in their own situation and experiences in life. So you're going to have one side that's going hard against a black woman who does this or gets caught in this, and you're going to have another side being the black women are going to go hard against the black man. The black dude get found out somewhere with Snow Bunny, he in a tree. You know, black woman goes somewhere, she on a boat, but they're going to go hard. Social media is an evil place. People say whatever they want to say, but check this out right here.
Y'all want to believe that this Caucasian man unalived this black woman so bad that you simply will not accept the truth. The country did their own investigation. Her parents paid for a separate autopsy and still got the exact same answer. And as you can see, the fiance stated that 3 weeks prior, she had found out from the doctor that she may not be able to carry children. He stated that it devastated her so bad when they went on a trip to Oregon to go snowboarding. While they were driving at full speed, she tried to open the door and get out. And then another incident on the same trip, she tried to walk into ongoing traffic. He stated that when he went to go grab her, she burst out into tears and started crying about how she could not have a baby. So for him, he decided to take her to Zanzibar and propose in hopes that she would understand that he was not going to leave her side, even though she may not be able to bear a child. And yes, this is alleged, but there is nothing else pointing to anything different. Don't bring up them chasing inside of the hotel room because it was already proven to be AI. No, we didn't know this prior, but he also was under investigation. I saw some people question why would he take her on a trip knowing that she felt that way. I saw some people question why would she unalive herself in another country. It didn't make any sense. I even saw some people question why is it that big of a deal that she can't conceive a child. But here's the kicker. Mental illness does not have to fit your narrative, okay? But these are just my thoughts from all of the gathered information. You guys have a good morning. Peace.
I agree with that 100%. Mental illness does not have to fit your narrative. Whoever she is, I don't even know if me and her agree with what mental illness is, but I strongly believe that Caucasian European hypnosis is a mental illness, a spiritual illness, and the people who are responsible for documenting or verifying what mental illness is, they haven't even reached this point yet, or they don't even care to. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, the outcome is not shocking either way of what happened to this young lady right here. Anytime I see black people, I don't care who they are, on social media, parading white people, worshiping white people and seeking romantic relationships with white people while berating their own people at the same time, I automatically see mental illness, spiritual illness. And I usually think that the end is bad for them. When I see them, when they're so happy and proud and arrogant and boasting, I actually feel sorry for them, because I don't think that their storyline is going to age well. And when the people on social media find out, they're going to tear you up. They don't care who it is. They don't care about your mom, dad. People do some mean things on social media, say some mean things. And you know what? It's whatever. They do what they want to do. But my thing with these type of people like Ashley Janae and others, you don't have to berate your own mom, your father, your brothers, your sisters, just to be with a white person. I think that they do that a lot because they know that this is what the white person would prefer. And a lot of times, y'all, that's the glue to their relationship, berating their own people. It really is. This Ashley Janae, I can believe it because, listen, I've seen things from her on social media back when she was like 18, 19 years of age. She was already mentally ill. And I could see how she wanted to have a biracial baby. She wanted to have that white man's baby so bad that when she found out that she couldn't, she felt as though she was worth nothing. And she said, I'm going to take myself up out of here then. You know what I mean? I could also see how Joe could take her to a spot and get rid of her too. I don't know, because that's what guys like him, they do that. Two people like her quite often. So either outcome to me is not shocking. I kind of lean towards what the girl said in the video a little bit more now that I look at it. I could see how somebody like her can do that. Like, here's what I learned too, in my experience. I'm not saying all black people who do the S word, I'm not saying that at all. But in my experience, now I'm coming from, let's say law enforcement, right? And law enforcement, a lot of the people that I hear about that did that to themselves, they were some coons. A lot of them were very confused, messed up people that really, really just would do anything to sit on a white man's lap, male or female. You know what I mean? A lot of people who do that are weak-minded people. And I can see where, that could be valid, you know what I mean, with somebody like her. When you see these people on social media, people in the comments bigging them up and saying, oh, you look this. I don't see all that with these people. I actually feel sorry for them because the storyline to me is usually not going to end well. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of leaning towards the S word a little bit more. I don't know, though. I don't know. But when you do that and something happens to you, this is why White Man Joe, you got to understand, White Man Joe, people don't care. You know what I mean? Like, people don't care. Black people really don't care. You got that off. There's going to be enough when you have people like your ex-fiance Ashley Janae, Joe. You're going to have enough people who are going to post all kinds of things and say they don't care, just like there would be, and they're going to be men, just like there would be when one of these black men are out with a snow bunny and something happens to him. You'll see all kinds of mean comments from the women and vice versa. For Ashley Janae, you're going to see enough mean comments from the men, and you're going to see on both sides too, because some black people are neutral where they like, listen, you're all a sellout. They don't care. People on social media, they write some mean stuff, yo. And due to trauma-based amnesia, listen, a lot of black people ain't even going to care. Whatever. First off, a lot of black people didn't like Ashley Janae, what she represented. And then trauma-based amnesia, people won't even be talking about it very shortly. This guy, Joe, he's on social media trying to prove that he's a great white man. He's showing receipts of like how he paid $12,000 for the medical helicopter. He did everything to help Ashley. Really, you wasting your time, yo. She searched for pasta and lobster her entire life. She got it. She paid the price ultimately, whether you, Joe, did it or not. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. You ain't the first, won't be the last. And on social media, the same place where she created platforms and she said certain things to berate her people, people are going hard back, saying things that I can't even say or type because I just can't do certain things. You know what I'm saying? But people do whatever they wanted to do. They do what they want to do. Social media is cold. And here's the thing. It could be Ashley Janae or any one of these other people, man. People don't care when you're on social media acting arrogant, worshiping white folks. You know what I mean? You could be a man or woman. You remember Christian Toby. Remember Christian Toby? He took to social media. His digital footprint showed that he's berating black women. When the white girl chopped him up, black people didn't care. You know what I mean? People are going to say cold things. Now, after all that stuff that Christian Toby is saying, his black Nigerian mom, who looks like a woman that he would never go out on a date with, is out trying to get justice for him and apologizing for him and things like that. People don't care, man. That's what people going to do. Christian Toby, Lauren Smith Fields. Remember Lauren Smith Fields? Dogging black men, went on a date with the pasta man. Done. One date. Black men are on social media saying all kinds of stuff. Now, I know that a lot of these things that people say is related to their own personal experiences in life and what they had going on, but it is what it is. Telvin Osborne, remember Telvin Osborne? He called himself Bo Rackens, talk all that stuff about black women. I'd rather be with a dog than a black. His Snow Queen blew his beak off, and she beat the charge. Black women are going to rejoice. That's what it is, man. I mean, it is what it is. Social media is a hardcore, cold place. Look at the comments, man. If you on social media, whether it's YouTube, whatever, I mean, that's how it's going to be. You either got to ignore that stuff or no, that's what it comes with. And a lot of these, Caucasian European hypnosis Negroes like Ashley Janae and Christian Toby and Telbo Rack, whatever, any one of them, is a lot more. That stuff, people actually live to experience and get the satisfaction after something happening to them. You know what I mean? And people don't care, man. So listen, white man Joe, whatever, man. You can shut your little thing down. People not really beat. And just like the young lady said in the video, mental illness is real. When I see these people that a lot of Negroes salivate over, oh, she looks so nice. Oh, I want to get me a pasta man. He's so cool. I don't see what these people see, man. I see a mentally ill, confused person who probably has a dangerous ending because we've seen it too many times. Anyway, easy.